Alright, so that was the constable. Now let's continue to the next place.
These days.
At least you got your health.
Let me see. I guess we can go to the Choice Cantina first. That's over here. Are these interactable? No. That's the employment community. Or that's just the tagline of Edgewater. Cannery. Yeah. Alright, let's have a look at the bar. It is a bar, right? Cantina, it's basically the same. It's usually an interesting place. Cafes, bars, inns to get work and hear new things, stuff like that. Spirits. What does it say? Life in the Vale got you down. Come drink your misery away. Hello. Oh, this very much looks like a a bar. Brown Cafe. There's a game again. They won't like me taking that. Taste the freedom with Spacer's Choice now with extra added artificial ingredients. I think we've seen that already. Yeah, it doesn't sound tasty. That's the restroom. Well, it looks kind of cozy in a dirty way. Not really that comfy though. Would be nice if someone would play the piano. What is that? Interesting. Like a digital piano. Alright, let's talk to the people here. Winslow. Can we sit down? Is that a thing we can do? No, apparently not. How you doing? Whoa.
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to where am I again?
You don't actually have to get up. Would be preferable if I just could sit down, talk to you. So, Winslow, you have dementia? Or something else? Or you're drunk? He doesn't seem drunk. I've been asking myself that same question.
Oh, I ask myself questions all the time. For example, why do we spend money on these fancy latrines when we have a perfectly good wall outside?
Shouldn't you be working?
I am in no condition to do any work. Not so long as my injuries trouble me.
You are injured?
Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on Zero G Brew. After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
So the barber is a doctor as well. You sound like you need a surgeon.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
Right. I guess I'll leave you be. He's just standing there. I was going to wait before you sit down. Oh, okay. He's the game is choosing to go.
That's some slick rags you're wearing. You some kind of costumed entertainer?
How's the hand? I guess.
Numb to the bone thanks to Zero G Brew. Zero G Brew. It's an ale that's good for what ails you.
Sure, you do you. Take care. Okay. We can't get anything interesting out of him apparently. Those are just
Latest report.
Only the part that said we ain't making
regular
it
residents.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us, Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sure there is. We can have another Zero G.
That's a popular drink around here.
We don't get a lot of visitors.
Somebody's been rambling about some colony ship. Wonder what that's about.
Somebody's been rambling about some colony ship.
Yeah.
Spacer's Choice takes care
All
of
right.
its own.
They don't really have anything interesting to say. Something behind the counter. He doesn't seem to mind that we're behind the counter. He has a steel stun baton to defend himself. There's the cash register that plays music. Or is it just a music station? Alright, let's talk to... That's a woman, actually. Amelia Kim.
I don't know you.
Cool. Yeah, we're playing the game, right? Alex Hawthorne, Captain of the Unreliable.
Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Perception and charm, but it doesn't add a number. So what does it mean? That we're not capable yet? Let's use charm, and what a fine establishment it is.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
About the charming, I've read that the Outer Worlds considered romance options to be added into the game, but they didn't do it in the end. I'm not sure why. Just so if you're wondering about that. Well, before we do that, get a drink. What's this about deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
Just felt like chatting.
Go ahead.
Okay, there we go. We can ask her general stuff. I'm not sure I want to enlighten that to her. So what's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Fair enough. But I have persuasion skills. I'm not trying to judge you. I'm just curious.
You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself.
I guess if we have the necessary skill, it'll let me choose a additional option that doesn't require a skill level, and we get no experience for it. So it's just like an extra choice. Alright. So you had a dream of being a scientist. What happened?
What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing 0G?
Asking questions is the foundation of science. The best scientists ask too many.
Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that I am grateful.
You've been scrubbing dishes all your life?
What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work. Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either. Unless you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. Not that I'll ever find out.
Oh, so it's an actual place. I thought it was like a place where you go after death. But no, sounds like Spacer's Choice took care of you.
They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose. This is where I belong.
Well, thanks for the story.
Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story?
Fair enough. How high is your persuasion skill, I wonder? But I guess I'm still trying to figure that out myself.
What's there to figure out? Stands to reason you work for a company. You ain't Spacer's Choice. Could be you're with Auntie Cleo.
No, I won't lie in this case. Even if it gives me additional experience, there's more to life than the company you work for.
That's exactly the kind of crazy talk that comes from an overabundance of sobriety. Well, good luck trying to figure yourself out. Sounds like you'll need it.
Not the answer you hoped for, right? I'm not sure if I want to say this. Because she might talk, she might know who I'm talking about. I do want to keep it silent for now. I'll have a drink.
Coming right up.
What do you got? You have the dehydrated water that we already have. 2-hour energy brew. Moderately caffeinated, moderately priced. When you need to go on for just a couple more hours. Mind attributes, body. Chip trees, we already have that. 0G brew, we have that. And plain and pure water. It's crisp, it's delicious, it's nutritious, it's water. Now with 11% more natural water flavoring. We lack the money anyway, but I don't think I want to buy it in the first place. She can also repair stuff, as I'm losing my voice trying to get by here. Okay, so the Cantina can repair stuff as well. Interesting.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. You tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice.
Thank you, that was very, inspiring. I want to talk to Reed. Where can I find him? It's kind of weird that the conversation is done, and if you initiate the conversation again, the choice comes back. So it kind of feels weird to me that in some cases dialogue options will disappear and then reappear. I'm not sure what the rules are on that.
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. If you want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
I see. You say that's like it's a good thing.
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that.
I guess there was something else I wanted to ask you.
Go ahead.
Not sure what. Okay, I can address this again. I've been asking around. No one seems to know anything about the Hope.
The Hope? No, I've never mixed a drink by that name. I could get you a rum and something if you like. Wait, no, never mind. We're all out of something.
Why would I ask her that anyway? Oh, okay, yeah, of course, that's the ship I came from. Right. I guess this means you've never heard of anybody from The Hope?
Yeah, I got vague recollections of some folklore about a mysterious colony ship.
Yeah, I don't want to disclose that to her. Never mind. But I was not done talking to you, I think.
We'll get you mostly drunk at half the price. Spacer's choice.
Let's see what else. No, I think it's a dead end if I don't want to disclose, so I'll be on my way. Yeah, this, I'm not sure why there was... The time that I talked to her the second time, I got totally different options than the third time, which is weird. But okay, maybe that's a way to keep the conversations interesting. Like every time you talk to them, they're saying something new, and I'm abusing the system by talking to them every damn time. But it's, you know, it's a natural thing in games to talk to people, especially in RPGs, to exhaust all the dialogue, basically, to just not to miss anything. Okay, this place is pretty big. Are you in a hotel at the same time, or is this just the restrooms? Let's see. Such a weird toilet. Such an old apartment or building, I mean. You are locked. What do you need? Well, I have plenty. Let's go snoop around. Let's save. There we go, we got the skill, we got the items. Characters don't seem to move around much. Criminal activities, trespassing, lockpicking, hacking and murder are all considered illegal activities and are frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in those activities without consequences. Well, I intend to. Hello? Well, no point leaving it there while we already got into criminal activities. Thank you. Anything else? Okay, let's close you up again. What did we just get? A weapon, plasma rifle from Jock. If you can choose only one energy-based impact-triggered explosive high rate of fire rifle, choose Jock. 71 DPS. There's an indication that it's been stolen. Can we use it because it's level 6? I think so. 73, 71. It adds burn to the list. It's a long gun. I'm not sure if I want to replace it with anything yet, but I'm more specialized in long guns than in handguns. I guess let's replace it for the shotgun. Let's put it there. Alright, there we go. What else? Did we get another additional new item? I think we already found this one before, or seen this at the store, I think. Yeah. Alright. Just... Oh shit. Are you here? For a second there I thought he was like a guard. Like in Oblivion and Skyrim, they always know when you've been trespassing. Even if they don't saw you do it. Okay, it's good. It's gotten busy here. Do we know the time currently? Is there like a waiting option? I don't think there is a way to see the time, but it seems like they're done working.
Sorry, I got a lot to do.
Cannery worker. Well, what are you drinking then? Guess that's doing something as well.
Carry on.
Okay, there's more here.
Just gotta keep our heads up.
The whole cannery has been coming here.
Sorry, I got a lot to do.
Maybe it's break time. Okay, there's another restroom over here. No, it's another part of the building. Alright, let's close you up. What is over to you? Cartridge? Nobody's here? No? Okay, then we're going stealing again. It feels like I'm playing Fallout 4, but also Dishonored, because of the style of the game. Thank you, thank you. Speed grip. Increases attack speed. This kit allows the user to replace key components of any melee weapon with lighter alloys of equivalent tensile strength, allowing it to be swung more quickly. There we go. Thank you. Okay, how am I doing encumberment wise? Oh, we still have plenty enough room to carry stuff. I wonder if it has consequences, us stealing so freely. Mock apple juice. A bottle of gently squeezed mock apples. We take only the best apples, the mockest apples, and gently squeeze them in a 19-ton hydraulic press to deliver the complete flavor of the mock apple. By C&P. Everything is about companies in this game. And there's Rizzo's mock apple cider. Genuine fermented mock apple. A hard cider for a hard life. Body attributes +1. Personality attributes +1. Right. Could help if we need to convince someone by opening up by using a drink. This probably leads to a balcony, maybe. Let's go in here first. Okay, this is where the proprietor probably lives and sleeps. Steel Spacer's Jaw. What is that? Spacer's Jaw. Consumable? Oh, it's like tobacco. Recommended by 10 out of 10 medical professionals. Yeah, it gives us a nicotine high. Sleep? It doesn't say this bed is owned. Anthracillin, poisons, toxins, venoms. It seemed like we could read it. Another thing about, if you can compare it to Fallout, is when you pick up a note, you don't actually pick up the physical note, but it gets magically logged into your codex, which is I think it's handier than if you would collective or physically collect them. And the other thing is, whenever you would do things like this, go in here, the owner of the establishment in Fallout or the Elder Scrolls would follow you, and then it would be harder to steal. And now they just stay there in position, like, yeah, you go there. I don't really care what you do upstairs. I guess that's a flaw of this game, maybe, that they're so trustworthy of you. Hello. That's a nice view. Thank you. It's quiet. I think, yeah, the working time is over. Can we jump? Yeah, I think we can. Okay, this isn't stealing. It's just, you can take it. Food, smokes, beer. Spacer's Choice. What does that say? OSI. Not sure what that stands for again. I guess we can just drop down. Alright, so much for the cantina. We've robbed it dry of its contents. Where to next? Do we want to go left or do we want to go right at this point? I think it doesn't really matter, but let's go left. Do we want to go through here yet? No, let's just try to hug the wall somewhat and then get to the center. So let's get into here. Not really hugging the wall, but I guess I can enter the building for now. Thank you for the free tablets. And this is one other pickup zone, I think. Yeah. Let's see who's in here for Small Graves Matter. The quest, the task. Let's
Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Oh, you were the difficult one, according to Silas. Martin Abernathy. He has a direct line to Mr. Thompson Reed. Another difference is that they don't necessarily approach you. They don't even have anything to say to you. Compared to Bethesda games. Which is quite okay if you just want to explore and look around. They just leave you alone, basically. Okay, I'm not stealing while he's here. Alright, Martin. We need to talk.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
You might be lying. Probably. You want to tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
So you're Martin Abernathy?
What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking.
He's very good at talking his way out of things, isn't he? Silas sent me. You owe him money.
So Silas can afford a hired thug, but I still gotta pay him a burial tax. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
What does he know? Yeah, knows what? I guess we don't really have to ask. We know. Let's pretend we know. He told me everything. How long did you think you could keep a secret like that?
Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me.
There we go.
I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching, and soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
Yeah. It sucks. Everyone is dying here. I'm sorry to hear that.
You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
Oh, that was easy. But sure, I will help. I guess, how can I help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Not so fast. I've got some questions.
I'll do what I can.
Why can't you just buy some medicine yourself?
I tried medicating myself with Adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
In other words, the company won't treat you because you're already sick?
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
And I assume there are guards?
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
What can you tell me about these marauders?
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
I've heard enough.
So you'll do it then?
I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
I wonder if there's somewhat of a timer in place. We need to do it fast. These things, there weren't really timers in Fallout or the Elder Scrolls, I think. I myself don't like them very much, but it would add to realism, I guess. But we'll see. Anything I should know about this community center?
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
No, he doesn't really, I think. I'll leave you be. Anything else?
Somebody's been running around talking about the Hope. Wonder if that's a new drug of some kind.
Oh, that would be me. But he doesn't want to elaborate on that. Alright, so that went fairly easy. I guess we've been playing him right for the task we have upon us. A small grave matter. So that was Abernathy. Abernathy is one of the 4 people. Okay, yeah, there it's been checked. It's been marked. Alright. So that's not a thing anymore. But we also have Fistful of Digits. No, the Long Tomorrow. Abernathy asks you to bring him a cache of anthracillin hidden in the Emerald Vale Community Center. Retrieve the cache of medicine. Abernathy believes he's dying. He wants a special cache of what's that word? Anthracillin. How do you pronounce it? Found in the Emerald Vale Community Center. Okay, we set it as active. Let's look around the map. It's on the north. Well, we'll get there when we'll get there. Probably while doing the bounties. Alright, so yeah, we have some quests littered on the map. Let's put you back in active. And let's check out the quest item we've got. Abernathy's gravesite fee. Martin Abernathy's gravesite fees, paperwork enclosed, to be delivered to Silas. So that's 1 out of 4 we have taken care of. What else do you have back here? Notes, a book. Can we read it? No. It's a big room. Alright. Sorry guy, I need to steal your stuff. Extend O sight. Range weapon mod. 2 times the scope. This modification increases the power of the rounds fired, allowing them to travel greater distances. Well, we got a lot of mods. Now we just need to find another workshop again. Another door, or that's your bathroom? Okay, nothing much in it. Alright. Bye-bye. It's a good thing that there's not loading time every time. Wait, what? You? Esther Blaine? Why is that?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
Aha, so that's why I could not be trustworthy. He's got symptoms of something. You're saying it's psychosomatic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Well, that's why I got the persuasion skill up. Let me worry about that.
Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
Okay, I guess that's a noble goal. I guess I get it. You need someone to smuggle you medicine under the table?
Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law-breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons.
I'll think about it, I guess. We don't have to decide yet.
That's all I can ask of you.
Alright, goodbye, Esther. What's she's going to do? She's going to stand there? Or is she... Yeah, okay, let's talk to her again. Hello.
Somebody's been running around town raving about a colony ship. Plague must have gone into their brain matter.
That would be me. What do you do here?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Cool. Yeah, if she's telling the truth, I'll probably choose her above this guy. He's done for anyway. Or he can use the medicine for himself. That's probably the point that I missed, right? Well, we'll see what we do. Haven't made up my mind just yet. Okay, so we want to go left now.